Welcome to Bounty Media's premiere episode of Darian Holt Adventures.
Space, they say, is endless. A void so vast it swallows empires whole. You'd think with all that room, trouble would have a hard time finding you. You'd be wrong. Case in point, my crew and I were just getting the ship back in order when trouble found us. And this time it brought company.
Damn it, what now? The engines just stopped working on their own?
Unlikely. External interference is the most probable cause. I suggest you refrain from punching anything.
The hell is that supposed to mean?
Your response to malfunction is often physical. Historically, it has had a 0.5% success rate.
That's Wade, my co-pilot and best friend, and Constance, a new AI I recently installed on my ship, the Sentinel Heart. Wade hates the upgrade, but damn if it hasn't been a lifesaver for us. Constance, can you pinpoint the source of interference?
Analyzing. Diagnostics inconclusive. But I detect an 83% chance that Wade is about to ask me the same question again.
Huh? Inconclusive? That's all you've got? We're dead in the water here.
If you prefer, I can provide false information. For instance, I calculate an 85% chance that Wade will say something useful right now.
That's it. Where's the damn off switch?
Probability confirmed.
Everyone settle down. Constance, give me something useful.
Scans indicate a localized disruption in the propulsion systems. Source unidentified.
Kira, what's the situation down there?
I've already run every test twice, Darian. No damage, no errors. The engines just decided to take a nap. Not exactly my area of expertise, unless you think I can sweet-talk them awake.
Well, they're not working. So do something. Please.
Oh, sure, Wade. Let me just slap some duct tape on the flux converters and sprinkle in a little magic. Problem solved, right? Look, all I know is something is stopping them from running, and it ain't anything mechanical. There must be some outside interference.
Kira's by far the best engineer I've ever worked with. She's young, but she has an uncanny knack for keeping our engines rock solid. And the fact that she doesn't know what's going on is not a good thing. I'm not seeing a thing on the main screen that would... Wait, what's that on the view screen? That looks like a ship decloaking.
Great. This just keeps getting better by the minute. That thing is huge. And don't think I haven't noticed how all the turrets are pointed right at us. I hope your insurance is paid up, boy.
Easy, Wade. I'm not too worried. If they wanted us dead, they'd have fired at us already. I have to admit, though, it's got nice lines. Too well made to be a government ship. So that's good news. Constance, can you identify?
Unidentified vessel. Telemetry coming across now. Oh, it's Zay.
Oh, shit. Why didn't you warn us earlier, you overpriced piece of crap?
I calculated a 91% probability that your response would involve panic. I decided to optimize efficiency by waiting. Also, telemetry just came through. Darian, may I suggest you raise shields before someone teleports onto the Captain, we have visitors. Shall I prepare tea?
Ah, Darian. Always a pleasure.
Zay, you got a lot of nerve showing up here after what you pulled. I can resolve that problem right now with my blaster.
Don't bother drawing your weapons. They are as disabled as the rest of this vessel. Really, Darian, your choice of travel is rather worse than even your choice of compatriots.
Jerk.
This vessel is the Sentinel Heart. Remember it. It may be what kills you. As it is, you've broken half a dozen laws trespassing like this. To what do I owe the displeasure?
Pleasantries first, Darian. Let's not eschew social norms. I haven't even introduced my friend. May I present Thane Graves?
Thane Graves.
Go on. Say it. Always nice to hear my name whispered in fear.
Thane Graves. That name and the madman behind it has a bigger reputation than even I do, and not in a good way. I was going to have to be very, very careful.
Yeah, I know you. Funny. I didn't think you'd look so much like a lit match with that red hair of yours.
Enough with the introduction, Zay. It doesn't surprise me you'd hire a mercenary with a bloody reputation. Just tell me what you want, and get the hell off my ship.
What I want is simple, Darian. You've stolen something from me, and I've come to collect.
I've taken a lot of stuff from you over the years, eh? Are we talking about anything in particular, or are you just pissed off in general?
Oh, you know the one to which I refer. The Stone of Bane Falls. Surely you didn't think I wouldn't find out who absconded with such a rare artifact. I'd gone through a great deal to obtain that priceless object. Way too much just to have you steal it from me.
Steal it? You stole it from me. I just reacquired it.
Semantics, but let's not quibble over ownership of something I'm sure you've already sold. I'm here to offer you a way out.
A way out? I wasn't aware that I was trapped.
What was that?
External sensors detect a foreign object attached to the hull. Analysis suggests. Interesting.
What is it?
It appears Zay has implanted an explosive device on the ship's hull. State of the art. Expensive. Even by Zay's standards. He must really like you.
Oh, wonderful AI, Darian. She gets to the point and then misses it entirely. The point is this. Stray from the course. Take too long, or, heaven forbid, try to remove it, and your ship becomes a brief, bright memory.
Don't bullshit me, boy. I can tell when you're bluffing.
Am I?
Course? What course? Spit it out already, Zay. What do you want?
You know, Zay, it'd be easy just to kill him now. This one, he's a slippery type. Don't learn nothing until you break something important. Like his face.
Now, Thane, we've been over this. Violence only as a last resort.
Yeah, right. Last resort. Just let me know when you're ready to get practical. We kill him now, and his friends will know better not to get any bad ideas, eh?
You lay one hand on him and I'll...
You're what, little man? I've broken better than you before breakfast.
Quiet, Thane! You see what I put up with? Always dealing in death, that one is. Still, what good is a rattled saber if you never unsheath it. What I want is simple. You've heard of the Shard of the Mind, yes?
I can't say that I have.
Oh, Darian, you know of it. A treasure hunter of your caliber would know a great deal about it. And you're going to get it for me. I've already provided the coordinates of the location to your nav computer. All you have to do is press go.
And if I refuse?
Oh, Darian, you won't. Not if you value your ship or your life or the lives of your friends. Now, I really must be going. Before I leave, remember this. I need the shard within 2 weeks. The timer is already set on the little present I provided you. The only way to disable it is via a remote, which I will keep with me at all times. Can't trust you're getting ill-advised ideas, Darian?
I can see it in your eyes. You're thinking of testing that bomb. Don't. I rigged it myself. No mistakes, no second chances. Mess with it, and all that'll be left of you is fond memories.
Thank you, Thane, for your colorful assurances. Now, if you're quite finished terrifying them, we'll be on our way. Remember, Darian, you owe me. How you pay me back is completely up to you.
Man, that guy is a walking pile of
Save it. Kira, have you been listening?
Every word. Are we seriously just gonna do what this guy says? Because, in case anyone forgot, bombs don't come with a do-over button.
For now, we don't really have a choice. But I trust you to figure out how to make sure we survive.
Oh, no pressure. Just, keep us from exploding. Sure thing, boss.
I'll go check the coordinates. You better work fast, Kira.
Yeah, because I was planning to go slow. Idiots.
Constance, any chance you can do something useful for once and disarm that damn thing?
Of course, in roughly 5.89 years, assuming constant resources and no Wade interruptions. Or you could just follow Zay's instructions.
I need you to gather as much information as you can on that thing. Wade, check the coordinates in the nav computer and plot a course. No need to make it a speed run. We need time to think.
I hope you're right about this. We don't need another bloody fiasco like the last time we messed with Zay.
Don't worry. It's his game, but we're the better players. Let's go. Every job comes with risks, but this one, it's got the kind of stakes that make you wonder if you'll still have a ship or a pulse by the end of it. Zay's little toy strapped on our hull doesn't help. And now, we're headed for a planet that's probably just as dangerous as he is. All right, team. Gather in the war room. We've got a lot to discuss.
War room? Are we gonna move the mop bucket first this time?
Everybody here? Good. Kira, what's the status on our engine room?
Engine's purring like a kitten. Fuel levels are good. Shields at full strength. Overall, I'd say I have this ship in as good a shape as ever, except for the dang bomb on our hull.
We'll get to that. Wade, how are we looking time-wise?
We should be coming out of light speed in about an hour. I'll be damned if I know where we'll be showing up, though. Constance is keeping a tight lip about it.
That's per my direction. I figure we can all learn together. Constance?
Of course, Captain. The coordinates are to a Class M planet known as Shirovin. Population 0 as of 148 years ago, based upon a scanning survey performed by Flugel Galaxy.
We're chasing some ancient artifact just because Zay makes some empty threat? Doesn't sound like you, Darian.
Wade, I'm not sure if you forgot, but there is that explosive device on my ship.
Which we're assuming is real, and not some trick.
Constance analyzed it.
Damn it, Darian, you've had that talking sideshow for what, a month? How do you know?
And she's helped us out of a couple of nasty scrapes already. How do you think we would have gotten that stone from Zay without her help in the first place?
I ain't saying she's not useful. I'm just saying maybe you're relying on her a little too much. And the rest of us, not enough.
You're right, Wade. Maybe I have been relying on the AI too much, and you and Kira too little. I'm sorry, and I will work on that. But in the meantime, to get through this, I need the loyalty of my crew and the knowledge that Constance can give us.
You want loyalty? Fine. I'm here, ain't I? All of us are here. But don't ask me to trust her. She's not one of us.
Fair enough. But let's see if we can work on that trust a bit. Constance, give us a rundown on what the Codex of Eternum is, and just how it might screw up our day.
The Codex of Eternum is a relic from an advanced civilization predating all known galactic empires. Its creators relied entirely on technology to govern every facet of their lives, from economy to biology, even thought regulation.
Sounds like a control freak's dream.
Indeed, but that reliance was their undoing. The Codex was designed as a failsafe, a means of absolute control over their vast empire. However, the power it unleashed was so immense and volatile that even they could not master it.
Wait, they couldn't control their own failsafe? That's some serious hubris.
To ensure no one could wield this full power again. Attempts were made to destroy them completely, but any attempt resulted in even more devastation. The pieces were scattered instead, moved to unknown destinations.
So, we're chasing a weapon that destroyed its own creators. That sounds like a solid plan to me.
It's not just a weapon, Wade. It's bigger than that. Whatever the Codex does, it's enough to make Zay risk everything to get it. And if he's desperate, that means others are too.
Others who are desperate enough to throw us into a black hole just to keep us from getting there first?
Exactly. So while Zay's got us on a leash, we need to be smarter, faster, and a hell of a lot luckier.
Yeah, luck. That'll help against whatever's guarding that thing. You realize we have no idea what we're getting ourselves into, right?
I have limited data on its location. I have searched official records, with no success. All records pertaining to the shard have been redacted. Furthermore,
Whoa, wait, what? This thing has been missing for thousands of years, right? No one can find it, right? Strictly myth and legend, right? So why does the government have redacted files on a myth?
The redacted records trace back to 348 years ago. While I cannot prove the veracity of these records, I can sum up the opinion of the government, and that they think it existed.
Well, that explains how Zay knows the location. He is the kind of guy to have contacts within the government.
Incoming update. We are nearing the coordinates, dropping from hyperspace in approximately 2 minutes.
All right, everyone. Kira, Keep the engines ready for light speed in case we need a quick getaway. Wade, keep your hands off anything explosive. Constance, full sensor sweep as soon as we drop out.
And what about you?
I'll be doing what I do best. Improvising.
Dropping out of light speed in 3, 2, 1. Captain, we have a problem.
File that under shit I already know. How about some details?
12 government enforcers detected in orbit around a planet. They appear to be guarding it.
Full engine stop. Wade, get that anti-detection field up.
Done. Scanners aren't picking up any activity. They ain't pinging us. Yet.
Let's keep it that way for as long as we can. We're still a ways away from the fleet. Constance, how close can we get before their passive scanners pick us up?
Based upon known capabilities of the Enforcer-class battleship and the large number of vessels in the vicinity, we are already within range of being detected. I find it odd that they haven't contacted us yet.
Or made our lives shorter and more interesting.
Darian, if they fire on us, our shields might hold, but I'm not making any promises.
Noted. Looks like we've got ourselves a little dance to do. Wade, find us an approach vector. Kira, be ready for evasive maneuvers and make sure our shields are at max. Constance, start scanning for any gaps in their formation. We're not leaving without that shard.
Well, that's easier said than done. Assuming we even get on the planet's surface, and that's a big what if in my book. We don't have a freaking clue where it is on the surface.
First things first, we need to get down there, then hope the coordinates Zay gave us hold true. 12 battleships, a ticking time bomb, and a shard of unimaginable power waiting somewhere on that planet. On the other hand, my crew was top-notch, and our luck seemed to be holding out so far. All in all, a fair challenge, but we've been through worse.
Captain, I do not mean to be the bearer of worse news, but I should point out that I have identified all the ships. All government, all well-armed, well-shielded, and the command ship's leader is...
Let me guess. Elias Thorne?
Correct.
Crap.
I stand corrected. This is turning out far worse.
This has been a presentation of the Darian Holt Adventures podcast, starring Damian White as Darian Holt, Nicolas De Leon as Wade Tungsten, Amber Cherning as the AI known as Constance, Christina Roberts as Kira Venn, Tonin Clark as Zay Murga, Nathan Griffiths as Thane Graves, musical direction by Greg Chance. Darian Holt Adventures is written, produced, and directed by Fletcher Bumpus and is the creation of Bounty Media, copyright 2025, all rights reserved. I'm Greg Chance. Be sure to download the next episode when it arrives on Spotify, Apple, Google, or anywhere fine podcasts are sold.